Welcome back to the educational video series with the Wapello County Conservation Board. Today we've taken a little bit of a trip from the Nature Center to get out into the woods to find this nice bright orange mushroom that you should be able to find this time of year in the lower plants in the woods because, well, it's bright, it's easy to see. This mushroom is called the Sulfur Shelf, also called chicken of the woods, also called the chicken mushroom. Not because it looks like a chicken, but because everyone who eats it says it tastes like chicken, which to me means whatever you put on it is going to make it taste better. But beyond that, it is an edible, and the best part of this edible is that there are very few mushrooms that look like it. In fact, in this area, you're not going to find another bright orange mushroom that grows in shelf form in big clumps like this does. So if you find this mushroom, you can be almost certain that you have the right one and that it is edible. As I've said in the other videos, even though I tell you it's edible, doesn't mean you should just go out and eat every orange mushroom you find, nor should you even take that this is edible to mean that you won't be allergic to it. Because there is a possibility that I could eat it and be fine, you could eat it and you could have an allergic reaction. So what you're looking for, if you're looking for the sulfur shelf, is of course a sulfur colored shelf mushroom. So it grows in shelves, and I've heard people say that they found trees full of these and they get 50 pounds of mushrooms off of one tree. And if you find a sulfur shelf growing on an oak tree, which is most common, that is okay to eat. If you find the same sulfur shelf mushroom growing on any coniferous tree like a cedar tree or a pine tree, they say not to eat that. I couldn't find out exactly why, but I'm going to take their word for it, and I recommend you probably should too. Since they're usually on dead trees, you have to be really good at identifying your tree without bark and without any other distinguishing characteristic to help you out. So I'm going to guess we're in an oak hickory forest. Chances are it's growing on an oak tree. So you'll find this mushroom out in the woods anywhere between May and November. In early May, it's going to be a brighter color. It's going to be a lot more tender. As the year goes on, it's going to lose that color, and then you'll probably only want to eat the really bright edges. I've been told that when you cut this, if water runs out of it, that's a really good sign because you have a really fresh mushroom, and that way, it'll be easier to cook and eat. You can grill it just like you would chicken. You can pretty much use it like you would chicken. So any soup or deep fat fry it, however you want to make this would be a good way to do that. And when we were out here getting ready for this, I did find a smaller one, and I was always curious if any other animal would eat it. Well, this one has chew marks in it. So chances are squirrel, chipmunk, something like that decided to chew on this mushroom. So not only humans like them, but the other animals do as well. When you're out in the woods, again, looking for this mushroom, just be sure you have the right one. It is a great time to see mushrooms. So get out into the woods, check it out. It's going to be, a beautiful time of year. There's colors in the prairie. All kinds of things are going on out here. So get outside, enjoy nature. Until we see you again next week with another video, get out and find some sulfur shelf.